We cleared our schedules to go on a vacation this summer. Our destination is on the other side of the ocean, the Azure Islands. Inside the visitor center on the island, tourists from all over the world are figuring out their next stop by the counter. The sea breeze makes the brochures rustle, and a colorful promotional flyer spirals downward. It lands at my feet. Chirpy Island Ecological Evaluation Event. Island Experience Reviewers. Limited time recruitment?
You have a good eye. This is a hidden gem our tourism bureau recently developed.
It doesn't sound like a typical tourist activity.
Correct. Chirpy Island is in the southernmost region of the archipelago. It's not officially open to the public yet. However, to develop more tourism routes, the Tourist Board is hosting an annual event for island experience reviewers.
This year's experience is about visiting a small island to evaluate their newly developed ecotourism routes.
Chirpy Island is rich in natural resources and maintains the most pristine tropical island scenery. Set sail for an adventure, go for walks in the rainforest, and observe rare bird species. All kinds of activities are available. Most importantly, even during peak tourist season, you don't have to worry about crowds. It's a cozy hideaway for two.
The staff's words drift around my heart like a gentle sea breeze. I'm tempted.
But
Something seems to cross her mind. Hesitation flickers in her expression.
the only caveat is, because of the protofield's influence, the creatures on Chirpy Island have become exceptionally clever. You might occasionally encounter some mischievous animals that could surprise you.
If I can handle wanderers, then this level of mischief shouldn't be worrisome. On the flyer, the island is surrounded by verdant forest and emerald waters that shimmer like translucent jade. Summer days always slip away quickly. I need to make the most of this and create some extraordinary memories. I'll ask him to try this out with me. Hearing the duckboat's horn, Raphael and I sail toward Chirpy Island. He operates a control panel on the boat, and the duck beak at the bow dives into the water. It resurfaces with a net full of fish.
See, cutie? We don't have to waste time fishing anymore. It's so
Before he can finish his sentence, seabirds steal the fish in the net. It's so convenient as an automatic bird feeder.
It's fine. Now we can be good friends with the locals.
Controlling the boat, the beak scoops up nets filled with fish. Once we reach the shore, the seabirds have full stomachs. But as soon as we dock and set foot on the island, we discover that the seabirds have vanished. I guess the locals have no interest in socializing with us. They only wanted a free meal.
A foul decline in bird values, huh? How the mighty have fallen.
As soon as we enter the hotel, Otto greets us. It's wearing a grass skirt and carrying a basket of frangipani.
Welcome! Let Otto place these flowers on you. You'll be able to feel summer's vibrant vitality. Can the two of you bend down a little, please?
Who's supposed to be the guest here?
Raphael and I lean down. As Otto struggles to place the flowers on our heads, a strange noise resounds outside the hotel entrance.
Warning! Warning! There's a bird raid! Staff, please secure the doors and windows! We must stop them from stealing our food and drinks!
It has nothing to do with the Seagull bandits we fed earlier, right? Right?
The familiar seagulls are carrying all sorts of nuts in their beaks. They piled them near the hotel entrance. Oh, we were wrong about them. They brought us gifts.
That's quite the thank you gift.
After checking in, we use a cart to transport the gift back to our private courtyard.
It doesn't matter how I look at it. We got the short end of the stick. Like, I don't want to eat nuts every day while we're here.
This one is as big as a coconut, and it still has branches attached to it. I'm impressed those seagulls could carry something so heavy. They're extraordinary.
I found another unusual thing. Why is there an egg inside that shell you're holding?
Puzzled, I turn the shell over and find a bright yellow egg. What kind of parent would be reckless enough to lay an egg inside the nut they eat?
I worked with plenty of eggshells when making pigments, but I've never seen a pattern like this. It's as intricate as an oil painting.
Is it a rare species? But there are a lot of birds on the island. How are we supposed to help it find its parents? Following Otto's advice, we start a video call with the local Wildlife Protection Society.
I can't believe this might be an undiscovered species.
The parents are careless. The survival rate of their children can't be high. Since the Wildlife Protection Society said artificial incubation would be safer, let's take care of it until it can weather the storm by itself. I find a suitable spot in the courtyard for a bird's nest and ask Raphael to help me with its construction. Once we finish building the nest, it can hatch and grow up here.
It can eat nuts, eat some nuts, eat more nuts. Since it's destined to have a connection with nuts, we might as well use up all the nuts we got.
And we're the lucky ducks that just so happen to have them. Our fates are intertwined.
Then let's hold on tight to this destiny together and help it grow up safe and sound.
I take the frangipani, a symbol of vitality, from my hair, put it in the nest, and give it my blessing. Then Raphael takes the flower from his hair and tucks it behind my ear.
My blessing should be saved for the person whom I share a deep bond with.
Recently, Raphael has been documenting the eggshell's changes in color. He predicts that our birdie should hatch within the next couple of days. And so, the hanging chair in front of the nest became home to two people watching with bated breath. My eyes are starting to hurt. Why isn't there any movement yet? Raphael gently massages the area around my eyes and guides my head to rest on his shoulder.
Let's take turns. I'll stare at it for a while, then you can stare at it.
Wake me up if anything happens. I don't want the time I spent waiting to be for nothing. My cheek is playfully pinched and I giggle. I bury my face in the crook of his neck.
We're waiting for the birdie, but at least I found an ostrich who's burying her head. The wait isn't a complete waste of time.
To welcome the new life that may arrive at any moment, we agreed on a name in advance. Rulan. Nothing happened? Maybe we should change shifts. I'm afraid I'll get too comfy and fall asleep. I jolt from my sleepy state only to see the egg is completely intact. I heard a bird chirping. Am I imagining things? Huh? I immediately confiscate his phone, which is the source of the sounds. I knew it. You're still laughing, huh? You're the one who called me an ostrich. But don't underestimate an ostrich's fighting power. Raphael's hair becomes twice as fluffy because of my ruffling. Then a crisp sound reaches our ears. Frozen with shock, we incredulously turn our heads toward the egg. Ah!
The sounds worked?
The eggshell is pecked again. A heart-shaped opening appears, and a chick tumbles out. It's like a puddle of egg yolk. Raphael, we brought our birdie into this world.
Yeah, but something's off. The first step went smoothly, though. It won't be long before we can show the birdie the world we see. They made a heart after being born. This cutie patootie has potential as an artist.
They just hatched, and you're already planning their entire life? Our birdie used a lot of force to appear before us. They should be a battle bird.
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
Rulan attempts to interrupt our argument with feeble protests. Oh, right. The organization told us that birds need to be fed right after they hatch. I hold the little bird in my hands while Raphael squats down and feeds them spoonfuls of food. Not a single drop is spilled. Your technique is on the level of a professional. I would have rewarded you if you weren't mischievous earlier. But
Who said I was being mischievous? If it weren't for the bird sounds I played, they wouldn't have hatched. Our birdie was drawn to the voices of his friends and wanted to follow them.
with a straight face, I use Raphael as a negative example to teach Rulan. Rulan, don't use him as a role model.
The birdie doesn't want a lesson. Look, the talons moved twice. I got a thumbs up.
It wouldn't hurt to fully experience that, right? While Raphael is still seated, I lift the little bird and let it sit on top of Raphael's head. I protectively put my hands around it.
This birdie's weight is remarkable.
Compared to the nutshell, your hair looks more like a nest. Why don't we let our birdie be your hat permanently?
Let's not create new species.
As Rulan grows, their appetite should increase. But lately, more of the nuts we feed them are untouched.
Does this birdie even know their title is the Child of the Nuts? They're being ungrateful with how they look down on nuts. They even think they're too good for them.
It's because you spent the whole day eating fish next to them. The poor thing was tempted. Now their taste is just like yours.
So, they're ignoring perfectly good nuts and want fish?
Don't blame them. The fish is too delicious. When he notices my mischievous gaze, he smiles, pulls me by the waist, and gives me a quick peck.
Okay. We'll give them our lunch today.
When Raphael places the fish in front of the nest, Rulan, who's lying on their back, pretends to nonchalantly turn on their side. And just like that, a custard-colored fluff ball runs toward the fish.
Will there ever be a day when this bird brings us fish?
Our birdie's wings aren't even as big as that fish's fin. You're getting ahead of yourself.
But they ate the last fish we had. What are we gonna do now?
After ceremoniously surrendering our last rations to the bird, we embark on a scavenging adventure on the beach. I think we ate enough seafood. Should we try something different? We haven't tasted the local tropical fruits yet. Those trees are really tall though.
You don't have to pick fruit from the trees. Do you want to use the Lemurian method?
On the sea that's as blue as blueberry soda, Raphael and I lounge in our colorful swim rings like gummies. Raphael reaches beneath the crystal clear water and scoops up an assortment of different fruits. The Lemurian method is floating on the sea and eating an oceanic fruit salad?
Yup. When we want to eat something fresh, we head to the surface and eat fruits that were carried away by the tide.
Holding onto his arm, I lean over. I scoop at the water for a long time, but I have nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, his arms are carrying loads of fruit. Why can't I catch anything? Did you bribe the waters while I wasn't looking?
Well, this is a special skill only Lemurians have. I guess you'll have to eat my fruits, cutie.
Let me try again. Wait, why do I feel like I'm spinning? That's when I realize the arm I'm holding is subtly steering me around in the water. No wonder all the fruits end up drifting toward him. Raphael!
How does it feel to eat fruit salad at a revolving restaurant?
After devouring all the fruits Raphael collected, we lazily float on the sea. I hope Rulan is actually eating their fish and not chewing the frangipani in their nest again.
That birdie has to find their own food eventually. We don't need to worry.
But I can't help but feel like we snuck out. Raphael holds my hand and presses our swim rings together.
We're not sneaking around. This is out in the open and not underwater. We'll hold hands, forget about everything else, and float together for a long, long, long time.
Watching the shore become more distant, I tickle Raphael's palm when he's about to doze off. If we keep drifting like this, we might end up on another island. What if we float to Meow's island? It's the one that only has cats.
We need to get back to shore. Now.
Raphael, where did we put that enormous seashell we found on the beach? It's a souvenir. As I rummage through everything, I hear a faint, distant response. What? Did you throw it away? I rush to the living room to confront Raphael about this crime, but I'm greeted by his bewildered expression.
Hmm?
Perplexed, we follow the mysterious voice to its source, which turns out to be Rulan. Instead of resting in their bird nest, there in the seashell, they're pretending to be a hermit bird. I heard that, right? The bird just talked?
It can't be a recording inside the seashell. Is this birdie really that special? Can you say something else for us?
The ball of fluff inside the seashell shifts slightly, and an almond-like beak reveals itself.
Dinner's ready! Dinner's ready!
It is our birdie, Raphael. We should tell the Wildlife Protection Society about this. There could be new scientific discoveries here. After we make a report to the organization, they assess its phylogenetic relationships and language capabilities. It's likely this species of bird is very intelligent. We might have full-blown conversations with Rulan someday.
But this suspicious birdie tried to frame me. Are you gonna do something about that?
Framing you the moment they learn to talk. They deserve a reward for doing a complicated action. I give Rulan some shellfish meat. They had been waiting for it with their beak open. Dinner's ready. Chirp! However, Rulan, our linguistic prodigy, is showing signs of becoming a mobile noisemaker.
I'm a bad bird! Eep, eep! I steal fish and run away!
This is what happens when you teach them your birdie symphonies. Now they won't stop singing.
I thought they'd be a good lead vocalist for my Seagull choir. I didn't expect this level of dedication.
We need to introduce this birdie to some quiet hobbies. Yeah, birds should quietly dig in the sand. Watching Rulan dig into the sand to make a small castle on the beach, we exchange meaningful smiles.
From music to sand sculptures, my art lessons suit them.
Since they're suited for a path intertwined with the arts, why don't you show them how to make a real sculpture, Master Raphael?
I guess I could, yeah.
Before long, an unrecognizable pit appears next to my feet.
Over here. Lie down in the hole.
Is there a theme behind this masterpiece?
Isn't it obvious? It's a trap.
I play along and lie down in his trap. Rulan imitates me by settling into the small hole they dug. By the time Rulan finishes decorating the sand mound with seashells, I'm surprised to see a mermaid's tail. I can't believe a mermaid tail made out of sand could look so realistic.
How does it feel to be a mermaid?
In fairy tales, mermaids make significant sacrifices to become human. But I'm a human who gets to be a mermaid for free. This is a good deal.
Who said you didn't need to pay a price?
He leans in. Before he kisses me, he covers Rulan's eyes with their wings.
You have to stay by my side so that I can turn you into a mermaid. Am I wrong?
It's getting dark! Dinner's ready! Dinner's ready!
Rulan is making bold strides in the arts thanks to Raphael's guidance. But their wings are more robust, so they need to hone their primary skill, flying. It's already dark. Why hasn't Rulan come back yet? They haven't stayed out this late for practice flights before.
Chirpy Island's ecosystem has been altered because of a protocore. It's probably affecting their protofield sensitivity.
We need to help our birdie find their way home then. Having successfully found a whale using a whale whistle before, we decided to use a bird whistle this time. Raphael picks up broken plant stems from the forest floor and cuts them with his tools. You know how to make bird whistles?
I studied the basic crafting process when I visited a village for inspiration, but I never actually did it.
The stems are slowly transformed in his hands. If they return safely, I promise I won't scold them for their misdeeds anymore.
You caught them red-handed again?
I realized that the closer we are, the more shameless they act. Their pink-yellow feathers and talon prints are everywhere. It's impossible not to catch them. The whistle has been completed. Raphael weaves something with the leaves still attached to it.
They're just like me. Neither of us knows how to remove the evidence. When I was little, I was so focused on braiding an octopus's tentacles that I didn't notice how it took my necklace away. Then it took the evidence to the grown-ups and tattled on me.
That explains why you're good at weaving leaves together to make a bird. A moment passes. He dangles the whistle with its woven bird decoration in front of me. He adjusts the water level in the bird whistle several times. Sounds of various pitches are produced.
To make it appear, we need to make the whistles sound like their call. But I can't remember what they sound like. Do you remember? Why don't you try imitating them?
Desperate to find our birdie, I muster up all my strength and use the bits of bird speak that I know. Coo, coo, tweet, tweet, cheep, cheep, chirp, chirp. You're not even trying.
I don't need a seagull choir anymore. You're more than enough. I'll use this.
He blows the bird whistle, and the crisp sound travels through the forest. Under the moonlight, I search for Rulan's figure. Rulan, I wonder if they heard us. As time slowly passes, my anxiety worsens. And then I feel the weight of Rulan on my shoulder. The soft feathers on their head tickle my face as they nuzzle me.
Together!
Yeah, now that we found you, we can go home together. I smooth down their disheveled tail feathers. Raphael gives me a serious expression.
What do you think? Are they officially part of our world now?
Of course, as he said, we held on tight to the special fate that involves us in our birdie. I feel the warmth of his hand against my palm and can sense how firm his grip is.
We need to hold on tight and never let go.
Raphael flips the fish on the grill and serves me the first piece.
I never thought we'd eat fish that it caught before we leave.
But where did they fly off to? Isn't the scent of grilled fish tantalizing?
They have a lot of interests and hobbies. Our birdie isn't a baby that only thinks about food now.
I know, but we're about to head back. They've been going out more frequently too. Our birdie has left the nest.
I know a certain hunter who's always away on missions. Do you think they took after you?
The bird in question dive bombs like an unidentified yellow projectile. They land on my shoulder and flap their wings that are large enough to cover my face.
Where's the magic treasure? There it is!
Treasure?
They prepared a gift for you, and I don't get anything? I taught them more than an opera's worth of songs.
Following Rulan, the treasure we find is your egg? The broken eggshells has reappeared. It's somehow intact. I see it's filled with strangely colored stones from Chirpy Island. So that's why you've been out every day. You were collecting these stones to make a gift for me?
The colors are arranged in an artistic manner, as expected of my bird protege.
Don't be ridiculous. They're closer to me. Why else would I be the only person who got a gift?
Well, actually, a certain someone is closer to you. Do you really think they were the only one who pieced this eggshell back together?
They definitely needed Raphael's help. But still, a smart birdie wouldn't struggle with putting an eggshell back together, right? Roland stands proudly with their wings to their sides. Their head is held high.
That's silly. Smart.
Raphael flips the eggshell over to reveal a doodle on the other side. It's a drawing of the three of us going home together.
You're not going to credit them for the drawing, too, right? Don't tell me you think they could scratch this out.
I move closer and wrap my arms around his waist. His words melt in our embrace. I know. This gift is from you two. Wait, have you been planning this in secret ever since they learned how to speak?
What do you think?
Raphael and I pretend we would see Rulan tomorrow when we say goodbye to them. But they cling to us and refuse to let go. The Wildlife Protection Society member struggles before leaving with our birdie. They know us so well that they probably saw right through us. Even though I knew our time with Rulan would be brief, we brought them into this world. We helped our birdie see, hear, and become part of our world.
No matter how well we prepare for goodbyes, there's still a sense of loss when the moment arrives.
He hugs me. His embrace is gentle yet firm.
But look on the bright side. These moments let you have the most profound of attachments.
You've experienced this before, huh?
That's what happens when someone suddenly disappears and makes me search for her for a long, long time.
Resting against his chest and barely making out his mumbling, I look up at him. I'm confused.
I'm saying that the more profound the attachment, the longer we savor the memory, and we're more likely to look forward to next time. Don't you think?
You're right. We should hold on to our fondness for this summer and look forward to seeing Rulan again.
It's not just Birdie. I'm also looking forward to the next time we set sail, our next vacation, and... Uh-oh. There are too many things I look forward to doing with you.
Raphael clinks his glass of juice against mine.
We better hurry and chase after summer's last ray of sunlight.
You're not worried about being seasick anymore? All right, Captain. We'll go full speed ahead. I heard that waterbeds are good for incubation. Should we buy one for this egg? You better not boil it.
Pot.
I can't help but feel like our birdie is quietly protesting from inside the egg. Why? Are you struggling to find the right colors? I never would have thought that Raphael, our great artist, has started to reflect on his procrastination habits because of a birdie. That won't do. Rulan is looking at you with those beady eyes. They're full of anticipation. When did this bird patterned paper cutting decoration appear on the table? And it looks exactly like Rulan. Was this also made from your hand, Master Raphael? Huh? Why did Rulan fly toward the window once the decoration got put up? I suspect it's because your art is so accurate that they think they're looking in a mirror. But we have a lot of windows. Do we really need to cover all of them? Raphael, why were you arguing with Rulan? You're debating a bird? What was the topic? I don't even need to ask. You definitely started it. I can't believe we have representatives from the sea, the land, and the sky in this small courtyard. That's not fair. There are countless fish and birds on Chirpy Island. I'm outnumbered here.